Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Timberwolves versus Spurs NBA matchup on Wednesday, December 6, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free pick videos every day and free picks, but if you want to know the games I like the best, find those over at the website, Pickdawgz.com, under the Premium Picks tab. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off any purchase. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make bigger bets. If that's you, just text that number that you see on the screen. Not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Timberwolves taking on the Spurs, and I believe the Timberwolves really were one of the best teams over this first quarter of the season that we saw. 15-4 on the season, 9-1 at home this season. You know, a lot of those things, the potential we've seen from the Timberwolves so many times. You know, this is the house of disappointment is what we call them on our live show. And all those different things that we've said about the Timberwolves, of course, have always been true. And I think that's what kind of makes it, you know, what they are. But at the same time, you know, we always give credit where credit is due as well. And I think the Timberwolves right now, they are due for the credit because they are playing some really good basketball. That 8-2 against the number at home and 11-8 overall against the spread, just some of that value and from that past disappointment coming in handy. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs, of course, drafted number 1 overall last year, took Victor Wembanyama. He has not really developed into the player that many believe he can and will be. It's going to be a work in progress, and assembling that supporting cast around him is also going to be a work in progress. But as we've seen from the Spurs in recent years when they haven't been very good, it has been an absolute matador defense, a turnstile to the hoop. So I think, you know, for the Spurs to at least start to get better, it's going to happen on the defensive side of the ball. Their offense stinks too. I mean, let's not make any mistakes about it here. Shooting just 46% from the floor is 24th best in the NBA. And here facing the number 1 defense in the NBA, team shooting just 43% against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, how do you turn things around in a hurry and how do you reach your potential? Number 4 against the 3, number 1 overall. I mean, those are the things that make the difference because every single player in the NBA can shoot, whether you're 30th in offense or first. It is usually fractions there's usually a couple elite teams at the top and a couple really bad teams at the bottom. But those other, 20 to 25 teams in between, oh man, it is just fractions of a percentage point that differentiate them. And that ranking moves quickly in between them all. I just think in this particular case, I just think the Timberwolves are just playing the better basketball coming into this game and this season. I understand that the Spurs are going to be better someday, but that day just isn't here yet. And I think that, playing that type of defense that they play against a team that plays defense and can shoot the ball the way the Timberwolves do, this could be an absolute stomping. I'm going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and we'll put you on the bets that are the best bets on the board today.